Hi, this is Zainab Shaheen. I'm a film director from United Arab Emirates. I came all the way across U.A.E, 16-hour flight to come to San Luis Obisbo, here in the film festival, to screen my first feature film, Autumn Boy. And I just finished the first screening here, and I got a lot of good reviews, and I got amazing reception from here, from the audience, and I can't wait to hear more about it.
From the start, when I pitched the project to Michelle, the author of the book, I really wanted to find a boy on the spectrum. So we reached out to all the autistic communities within the U.A.E, and we went to 3 schools which had people on the spectrum, and we opened up auditions, and we didn't know if we'd get anyone. We were actually the culture in the Emirates, they don't like to share. We weren't sure if they'd want to show their children on camera, commit to a feature film, but we got a really, really exciting response. And parents were coming with their children and thanking us for the opportunity to even just to audition, and knowing that the child will not get the part, but it meant so much for them. So that for us was amazing. But we nearly got near time to shoot, and we still hadn't found the actor, the boy. So we were pressured to find an actor, and I'm like, no, we're going to find this boy. And he was the last child that came into the audition, and even before he auditioned, we're like, that's him. So he auditioned with his he auditioned with his sister, which made it really natural. And the girl playing Moza is actually his sister. So and so we gave them both the part, so it'd be easy to have the sister and the boy, and the whole family really became a part of the project, which was really exciting.
So at the beginning, we were so afraid to work with Naser, and we were having that idea. We don't have any idea about how to deal with an autistic boy, but it's about sensitivity. It's about how we don't hurt each other. But at the end, we just realized that it's normal. It's something normal that you are special, and you don't have to have this special treatment, and we have to treat each other similar to each other. We shouldn't act like you are weird or something, like you're not normal.
We had to change the timing, the schedule of how we shot, because so we shot scenes. For example, we shot all the scenes with his sister first, so he'd be comfortable on set.
Yeah.
So that for the first 2 weeks he was with family,
and he's coming to set, and
he got used to it. He got to know everyone, and then we kind of noticed that, for example, the first week he couldn't do a lot of takes, so we had to get him on the first take. Yeah. So that was something you noticed.
Yeah, and even before shooting, we were rehearsing together, and what I wanted from him to be himself, not to memorize the lines only, to understand what he's doing. And after a few days, he did his job. He did a great job as an actor.
He believed he was Suhail.
Yes.
So the grandfather scene in the film, when he was offset, he was talking to the actor like he was his grandfather. So every character he met, he thought that was, and that was in it. The way he treated all of us was, she's the producer, she's the director, that's my grandfather, that's my auntie. Yes. And that was just and he just believed it. Yeah.
And even some scenes, you will find him, he's talking without out of line. So I tried my best to make him do that, because I want him to be himself on the film, not to only memorize the lines and act all the time.
Yeah, and we had a completely different script. They say, you make a film 3 times.
Yeah, of course.
And we really did with this one. The script, we cut out pages, because the lines just weren't important anymore, and we had to realize it's not going to be the story. So we couldn't get him to say certain things, so we just cut it. We had to work with what we had, and the point was to give a child an opportunity that was on the spectrum to be in front of the camera, to have, the whole family an opportunity, all the filmmakers, and we all changed as filmmakers as well.
We've learned a lot.
We've learned it by working with him. It made us better filmmakers, producers, directors, the camera crew. I think they learned something. The art department, cutting his hair. We had to prepare him for 2 weeks that his hair was going to get cut, because he doesn't like his hair to be cut. His parents struggled. So our hair department were really scared. How do we cut his hair for continuity? And he did it. He finally cut his hair, but it wasn't pleasant. But they were so grateful, because the hair department had to learn something different, right?
Yeah.
So that, even just that experience for us as filmmakers to prepare for the haircut, you know, because continuity would not work.
Yeah, of course.
We only did one haircut the whole 6 weeks.
And even his character changed, developed as not only on the film, in reality, in his
in real
reality,
life.
Yeah,
he
in real
grew
life.
so much.
He learned a lot, and he became like
he traveled. He went to so many locations. He never liked dogs. Now he loves dogs. He never was on a horse. He now goes horse riding.
Yeah.
You know, so we gave him these opportunities, which, you know, for him, it changed his whole family. You know, and the whole community in our country, right? Like, people are now like, what, you know, it's amazing.
Yeah,
so it's a movement. It's an impact film.
Something.
Yeah. You know, when you get into a position where you have people that trust you with a story, and they trust in investing in the film, they also then have to trust you with all the decisions, and that can be very difficult. And being in that position, you have a choice. And even on this film, I was told to get a male. I was told to even get a non-local, should I say, because they wanted someone with a name. Even a director, even in our region, this still happens. On top of that, they didn't want a boy on the spectrum. They wanted an actor because they were scared. And it's true, it's a risk. I'm like, you've trusted me to do this as a producer. I'm going to pick, I need to produce. So, and I want a female director because we don't have the opportunities. I'm not going to be that person that says, oh, but there was some guy who was better. No, better or not, she is amazing, and she will get better and better because of the opportunities she's getting. If she's not getting the opportunities, how is she going to grow and learn, and how are we going to get women directors and women storytellers? And so it is my responsibility as a producer and head of Women in Film, MENA, to make sure that all women producers in the region and internationally are making actual, you know, going and saying, no, I want to find this person because she's a hard worker, she's talented, with the right team. It is possible. Anything is possible if you and we proved it. And so but we mentor a lot of up-and-coming women. We're all helping them develop their stories is one of my things. So we get also, next story will be Zainab's story. So this one was it was based on a book. But now I'm like, now she's writing her own script, so she can now tell her story. And that's where we're trying to get, you know, where more women come out from the region telling their stories.
One of the reasons that I said yes to this project, it was like, I want to open a new door for females in filming and other major, that they can be a leader, they can do anything they want. So that's a thought that came to my mind. I don't know if I could do it, but I will try hard to do it for all the women in my region and outside this region. Yeah. All the women who want to have dreams and they want to achieve it. So yeah, mytomboymovie.com, and we actually have social media account and Instagram. Yeah, you will find us there, and we are approaching some festivals too.
Yeah, so we're just doing a festival circuit now. We've got a really good reception in America, so we're really grateful.
Yeah.
And now we're talking to distribution here as well. So we've got local distribution, but we're now looking for international. Hopefully it'll be available by next year, by Autism Awareness Month, April next year here. So we're aiming for that.
Yes.
Fantastic.